Hello, welcome to the video of my Ibanez RG350DX. I picked this up not too long ago, and believe you me, it was cheaper than cheap. Not really my style of guitar, but I bought this intentionally just to flip on. It's kind of what I do in my spare time. So this is what it looks like. You may or may not be able to tell, but right now it's very, very filthy. Currently doesn't work, I've been told by the previous owner, but I don't believe that there's going to be anything much to it. Probably an electrical issue, probably just need some contact cleaner sprayed on the pots or something like that. But I'm going to explore this and hopefully get it working. There's a few little dings and marks, but there's nothing too serious on this guitar. Hopefully it will be playable by the time I finish with it and it can go on to a new home. Right, first thing I'm doing is just checking the tuners to see how they work, if they're smooth, if I'm going to have to do anything with them. Obviously cutting the strings. At this point I didn't know how to take the strings out of the body, and I've dealt with quite a few Strats and Strat copies, and I just assumed that because I couldn't get them out, that they were stuck in the back of the block. I just used my head and reached for the Allen key and worked it out. This is the first time I dealt with any type of guitar that uses a Floyd Rose system or anything similar. So it was an experience, but I worked it out. Just generally giving it a clean up. That's more or less the first thing I do with any second-hand guitar that I buy. Just give it a general clean. Even before I test it to see if it works, that's what I do. So yeah, I've been told already that it doesn't work, but we'll see and we'll try to work it out. I'm using a very mild soapy solution to wipe this guitar down. I go all over it with it, get into every nook and cranny, using a nice clean microfiber cloth. Process is the same. Once I'm done with this, I'll probably just wash it in a washing machine so it's ready for the next one. Once the neck is all clean, I'll give it time to dry, and then I hit it with a liberal amount of lemon oil. This is a rosewood fretboard, and this lemon oil helps just condition it. Initially I just wipe it off and wipe it into the fretboard, but as you're going to see, I'm going to go over with another load of spray and just leave that in just so it can soak for a while, maybe about 45 minutes before I move on to the next step. There you go, have a look, nice and shiny. That will just soak in for a little bit. Yeah. Now it's time to tackle that electrical issue. The input jack, he said, was loose and he didn't have any sound coming out of it. I put another washer on the input jack and I tightened it up, and that seemed to make it a lot more solid. Now I'm just going to test it out to see if the sound comes out the pickups. Everything appears to be working fine. Now I'm just going to grab this broken clutch cleaner. It's not contact cleaner, but it does the same shit. You can't really see from here, but I'm spraying the pots. Just giving them a little spray and turn around. Rid of any crackling. Well, I'm showing you that this wire is disconnected from here. So I'm going to have to solder it up. I think this is the only problem. So yeah, I went ahead and done that. Use a little bit of solder. And literally, that was the only issue that this guitar really had. Just needed to clean up, a bit of soldering, and that was it really. Obviously got to give it another test again.
Yeah.
Again.
Gracie Mackay.
All good, working as it should. This is it now. Put some new strings on it, some 1046s nickel plated strings, and it looks more or less fantastic. I'm going to go through a little bit of playing and let you hear what it sounds like on different settings. Some with distortion, some with it clean. I got to warn you, I can't really play for shit. I like to think I can, but I know I can't. I just want you guys to have a little snippet of what the guitar sounds like. Here goes. As of now, the Ibanez has actually been sold. And the guy actually who I sold it to gave me this guitar as part of the deal. It's a late 80s, early 90s Strat, Squire. And at first I wasn't sure if I was going to take it, but it's not a bad guitar at all. Obviously, it needs work, or else what's the fun if it doesn't need work? One great thing about this is that it's a full-bodied Strat. It's got a full thickness of a Fender. So, yeah, some people love that. To me, it's not a big deal, but as a selling point of view, people love a full thickness Strat. So hopefully I can clean it up and sell it. Or maybe just part it out, I don't know. But yeah, that's it for now. The next video will focus on this guitar right here. Thanks for watching.